Get Mountain Dew diet.
Alright. Next is AEW's results.
If it's a good match, go through a long match like I did. Only if it's a good match, okay?
Well, you're gonna tell me. Yeah, tell me if it's a good match.
Okay.
Darby Allin versus Sammy Guevara.
Oh, that was a good match. I'd probably definitely go over that.
Yeah. Darby Allin defeated Sammy Guevara at. Wait. Was this a pay-per-view?
No, it's Impact, but if it's good matches, I'll say let's go over the results. And give them about the bubbly bunch, too.
I didn't really watch that, but I'll try.
Okay.
Darby Allin defeated Sammy Guevara at new AEW's Revolution, but the Spanish God had the opportunity to make up for the loss and cash in his ticket to the semifinals of the TNT Championship tournament. As they rekindled their rivalry in the night's opening contest. Something like that. Guevara wasted no time making good for a previous loss, attacking Allin with the dive before the bell. Just as his face painted opponent did in Baltimore. Guevara beat Allin to ringside, setting up a ladder and laying him across it. Scaling the top rope, the youngest member of the inner circle launched himself off with a big splash, driving his body and weight into his opponent. The ringside trainer checked on both men, heading into break. Back from break, the bell sounded. Guevara resumed his beatdown of Allin, and the enigmatic hero of the AEW fought back. Removing the Spanish God's boot and applying a reverse ankle lock while perched atop the ropes.
So he lost his boot in the match, you're telling me, right? Because I saw him barefooted.
On the mat, Allin replied the ankle lock, looking to force a submission, while Chris Jericho admitted on commentary that the approach was not what he expected out of the babyface. Still, Guevara fought out and remained on the offensive heading into the break. Back from the commercial, Allin exploded through the ropes with a tope, but Guevara moved and the dynamic form crashed into the barricade. In the ring, he delivered a 540 splash for a near fall, as Allin had the wherewithal to grab the bottom rope and break the pin. Allin fought his way back into the match, countered any strike, and scored the win with the Last Supper. Matt Hardy. What?
So basically, Allin won the match.
Yeah.
All right, that's one good match to go, and then we'll go over the main event match because it could be Dustin.
Matt Hardy cut a promo.
All right, talk about the Hardy promo.
Undisclosed first under his broken persona, then as himself. As regular old Matt, he reminded Chris Jericho that their history and given explanation for him being back, for him backing the Elite in their war with the Inner Circle. From there, he told Jericho to send Sammy Guevara if he wants, because he will kick his ass.
So Jericho's going to be a coward and send basically Sammy Guevara to fight Matt Hardy, really?
Yeah.
What? Stupid. One thing I did see in a segment, though, Matt Hardy basically had his other original Matt Hardy instead, a broken Matt Hardy's alter ego. So that was pretty cool showing him as Matt Hardy. Do you think he'll ever wrestle in AEW as normal Matt Hardy, too? Or you doubt it?
Probably not. I don't know. Okay, next
Do you like
match.
him more as broken? Do you like him more as broken or regular Matt?
Broken. Kenny Omega versus Alan Angels. Let's see here. Angels managed to down Omega and tried for the Frog Splash, but had a bird's last second as the tag champion moved out of the way. Omega lit him up with a V-trigger. Angels kicked out, much to chagrin or something of his match more established opponent. 2 more V-triggers followed, and confident Omega earned the victory.
Orange the V trigger, basically, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Orange Cassidy and Jimmy Havoc.
How was that match?
I'll let you know.
The main event, though, give him a big scoop on the main event, though, match, though, because I like the
Havoc tried to discuss the clothesline. Cassidy ducked, igniting a babyface comeback. He delivered a big crossbody or 2, but Havoc retained, blah, 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 dropping him and delivering a lazy splash from the middle rope for a near fall. Penelope Ford appeared on the ring apron, drawing the attention of Chuck Taylor and Trent to at ringside. Kip Saban flew from out of nowhere, laying the best friends out at ringside. This allowed Cassidy to catch Havoc off guard with his crucifix roll up for the win. So Cassidy won that one.
Good for a freshly squeezed.
After the match, Havoc and Saban beat down Cassidy until Taylor and Trent made the save. Wardlow in action. Defeated whoever the guy that lost to. I think.
That's okay. That match was pretty boring.
Yeah.
He basically defeated the Jobber.
Jobber, yeah.
Oh, one thing, when I checked, they're not fucking around. There really is a website called Join the Dark Order. Do you think you really join them, or is it just a joke of a website?
I don't know. Well, it says the A+ match, it said. Brody Lee versus Justin Law. The guy
one more thing. I'll talk about promo. Brody Lee was basically interviewed some Heisman dude back then. Because he's like broken and some. And I think at the end, Brody Lee was just going to give him a mask. And he's like, join the Dark Order. JoinTheDarkOrder.com. It really does exist, guys. You might be on TV if you join it. So I do like Brody Lee. He's a pretty good wrestler. You like him, don't you? AKA Luke Harper?
Yeah.
He's a waste of talent, WWE.
Exalted One, Brody Lee celebrated another successful recruitment to the Dark Order by squaring off with Justin Law in singles competition. Fairly forced Lee started up last physical person into solo. Lee punished Law, chopping away SS before fighting Law with the consecutive suplexes. As the mercilessly beating continues, Lee locked eyes with Marco's stunt, whom cameras picked up on repeatedly throughout the match. Lee ended Law's night with a disc to Darius Lorette for the win.
One thing.
Main event time.
What?
You can talk about what the Brady Ward thing.
Well, I'll talk about. Do you got any news about MJF? You talk about MJF. I'll talk about the Bubbly Bunch.
I don't know anything about MJF.
Well, MJF, I think he said he needs surgery on his.
Oh yeah. Surgery.
You can talk about that one. I'll talk about the Bubbly Bunch.
That's all I know. Surgery. So.
Okay, so the Bubbly Bunch was with Jericho and his inner circle buddies and stuff with the silly dogs. With a little bit of bubbly. I had to say it to be funny. Jericho was just talking, saying how basically Jericho was having a contest. The winner of the contest will get a hand sanitizer. They had to do some silly dances that they did one on TikTok. Jake Hagar did it. The Santana and Ortiz did it. So did Guevara and Jericho.
Oh, yeah.
They had a contest, so the winner of it, and Jericho got all pissed and threw it, was Guevara, because Guevara did really something cool. I mean, he's holding his cat, but he's like, ooh, I could win some hand sanitizer. And he's like, what? Hand sanitizer? Well, I guess I could use it. He did a flip. So Jericho's like, the winner of this stupid Sammy Guevara, I got to give you the sanitizer. That's what Jericho is like. It was pretty funny. And he's looking at the dog. He's like, tell him, what are you looking at? And that was the end of the bubbly bunch. But you can tell him. So, yeah, MJF, one more thing about MJF. Yeah, he had surgery on his thing. So, but he says when he comes back, I don't know. How long would a torn shoulder last if he's in a cuff? How long is he going to be out of action?
Months, yeah, probably 8 months or so.
He says when he comes back, he's going after the AEW championship later on. The question is, will Moxley still be champion when he faces him, or probably not?
He'd die, so.
That sucks for you.
Main event, TNT Championship Tournament.
Okay, go over this one detail because this is a good one.
And get Saban. Yeah, I'm just gonna start here. Rose caught Sabian off guard early, catching him with a drop down uppercut and applying with an armbar. Superbad recovered and delivered a straight kick for 2 as the match went into commercial break. Back from timeout, Sabian targeted the left leg of his opponent. Rhodes survived the sustained offense of his opponent. Got back, scored a 2 count off a roll up. Sabian answered with the lariat for a near fall of his own, while Chris Jericho on commentary suggested Rhodes was on his way to defeat. Joseph fought back, delivered a clothesline and a bulldog that should have affected the injured knee, something Jericho was quick to point out on commentary. Saban again seized control, pounding away at Rhodes, only for the referee Aubrey Edwards, shout out, is forcibly pulling him off. Brandy delivered a big spear to Ford that sent her to the floor, while Rhodes delivered the code red, scored the win, and advanced to the next round of the competition. So Rhodes won. And there you have it. AEW.
So if Rhodes would have lost, he would have had to retire, huh?
No.
No, he put his career on the line against Kip Saban if he lost.
Oh. Then yeah.
Okay, one more thing about AEW, and we're gonna end the segment. Do you ever see Dustin Rhodes ever becoming AEW champion?
Nope, he's too old.
So maybe the tag team champions or some championship down the line, right?
Yeah.
All right. So now we're on NXT. No, it wasn't a pay-per-view. Ciampa last week was attacked from Karrion Kross. So they said they have new signees, Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux. You remember her, right? From Impact. That's going to be interesting. Can't wait to see it. And he's went tick-tock like last week.
Wait, what?
So that's what they showed. So Balor
we're doing NXT?
Yeah, I'm doing NXT right now.
Well.
All right, well, we do it again. That's all right.
Go.
I better pay attention. I'm not paying attention. My fault.
You didn't say on to the next segment.
I thought I did.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
There you
all
go.
Right, it's all cool. It's all cool, dude. Don't worry about it. I'll just edit this out, or else maybe it's leave it like you. Okay. So everybody, NXT starts off. Basically, last week, Karrion Kross. New signings to NXT are Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux. So last week, Karrion Kross attacked Tommaso Ciampa, and he went at the end, tick-tock, like that, like he does.
Yeah.
So the show starts off, Velveteen Dream ring promo. He's basically supposed to be facing Finn Balor, but basically Finn Balor is nowhere to be found. Probably got attacked by the Imperium, right?
Yeah.
So is that a sign they might turn Finn Balor babyface possibly? Have you seen with the Imperium?
Maybe.
Because the Imperium look like heels, don't they?
Oh, no, I don't watch it. I haven't watched NXT for a long time.
So basically, Velveteen Dream's doing a promo, and guess who comes out when he's talking? Adam Cole, baby! Yep, Adam Cole's back. Finally.
He was gone?
He was just doing stuff, at his home. for the whole fucking month. That was boring. I think you got the champion there, right? He's a champion, right?
Yeah.
Adam Cole and he and Velveteen Dream get in the fight match, and then his good buddies, Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong come and attack Velveteen Dream, and then all of a sudden Keith Lee comes out and helps out Velveteen Dream, and tonight will be a tag team match. Then Tom Phillips says it's going to be the Cruiserweight Championship match. Group A, Group B. Phantasma versus Jack Gallagher. I'll tell you about Jack Gallagher in this match, too. Kushida versus Tony Nese. And finally, Drake Maverick versus Jake Atlas. And they'll do a Johnny Gargano. I'll just tell you what happened. I don't have to read this off.
They kept Jack Gallagher and got rid of Rusev.
Who? Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Stupid.
Who did they get rid of?
Rusev, but they kept Jack Gallagher?
I think Rusev wanted to leave.
What is wrong with these other efforts?
So it's Shotzi Blackheart, if you heard her, and Tegan Nox versus Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. Basically, at the end of the match, I'm just going to make it fast because, no, people aren't going to care about this match.
Yeah.
Either it was Shotzi got a one-arm powerbomb, pretty much a choke slam from Raquel Gonzalez, and they win the match in Dakota Kai.
Oh.
And then we go back Velveteen Dream, Keith Lee versus Adam Cole and Roderick Strong tonight in the main event. Drake Maverick video clip, he talks about where he got released, emotional. It sucks.
Yeah.
But if they're doing a storyline with Maverick, is it possible that this could be a storyline with this releases, or what's going on, man? Why would they have him on TV? I'm confused.
I don't know.
Could be a storyline. They could be fooling us, possibly some of these wrestlers they were released, right?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It's
Maverick
like with the COVID.
What?
Like with the COVID. Maybe they're fooling us.
He's not done with the company. He's not done with this tournament, and he's going to become the next NXT champion. Call me crazy. I think Maverick might be the next Cruiserweight champion. I could be wrong. Who knows? And then there's a game 25th anniversary for Friday. We won't go over that, of course. Jake Atlas versus Drake Maverick. Atlas hit him with a cool Maverick tried to get him with the Tequila Sunrise. He got out. Tried to go with a frog splash. He kicked out. But at the end, I think he was trying to go for his what do you call that move? The Trish Stratus, not the Stratus faction. It's like a top turnbuckle bulldog. Basically, Atlas counters it, does a cartwheel, a kick-ass finishing move DDT for a 1-2-3. That was a pretty cool finishing move. I mean, that's hard to do a cartwheel on a top rope. Yeah, I'd probably fall on my face. So there's Priest saying that he's not done with Keith Lee. He said he had his great main event and he beat him before. He's going to go after his title, blah, 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 blah. Then next we have Kushida versus Tony Nese. Kushida likes Back to the Future. Kushida at the end him with the surfboard. They call it the Sakuraba lock as Nese struggles to break free and eventually taps out. That's the match right there.
Yeah.
And then we're backstage with the Bruiserweight champion, Matt Riddle, with temporary tag team partner Timothy Thatcher. Riddle admits he misses his bro, Stallion Pete. McKenzie asks for the two are handling their partnership. Riddle states every time he looks at Thatcher's blue eyes, he thinks of a Stallion Pete. Thatcher looks to Riddle and states, "My eyes are brown." Riddle states he knows that as he has a plan to show the world next week what a beautiful man Timothy is. Thatcher questions Riddle, asking him to elaborate. Riddle tells Thatcher to just trust him. With that, we go to commercial break. Karrion Kross. He gave everyone a fair warning like the Tommaso Ciampa. Scarlett, I already told you that. So next is the Johnny Gargano package. And I'll go to the next match after this. So basically, Johnny Gargano's having dinner with his wife. Yes, they are married in real life. People are saying it's fake. No, they're married in real life. Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano. And he has the cup where he got kicked in the ding-ding from Candice. So he has it on the dinner table. What a nice guy to do that, Gargano. So Gargano's talking on the he's talking at the dinner table. I don't know what they're eating for dinner. Some food. I don't know, maybe lasagna. I don't know. Hard to say. But he's talking about this. I've done that. I've done this. He signed autographs. He says no problem.
Yeah.
Throwing parties, no problem. Nobody says, I'm not going to say yes anymore. And then Candice LeRae comes out and says, the women were holding her back. You know, she's always been a big sister helper, but who's there when I get attacked? No one's there.
Yeah.
It's like Gargano saying, oh, no one's like Ciampa and all that crap.
Yeah.
So they're going to form together. Basically, Gargano's like, we're going to destroy NXT because we're the ones that built it. And Candice. So he's like, I want to be the NXT champion and Candice LeRae as the NXT women's champion. Kind of crazy. And then they do a cheers, and that's the end of that segment. Then Io Shirai does a video package saying she's going to take the title off of Charlotte.
Yeah.
And the next match, it's Mia Yim. Oh, wait, here's another thing. When we come back to commercial, Drake Maverick, who is asked about his loss tonight to Jake Atlas, Maverick declares that every other athlete is fighting their opponent in this tournament, adding that he is fighting his opponent and himself. Maverick looks away, stating, maybe everyone was right about me, that he thinks he's a joke. Maverick tosses a towel. I really, call me crazy, I think Maverick will become the Cruiserweight champion. I'm not crazy. Yeah. Mia Yim versus a jobber. Basically, after the match, Mia Yim hit her with a knee move, kind of like Eat Defeat, but she's using her knee instead, pinned her 1, 2, 3. After the match, Charlotte comes out, stands face-to-face in street clothes with a mic and the NXT Women's Champion in the hand. Flair states that Yim helped make her into what she is now with their match so many years ago, then asking if Yim would agree to a matchup with Flair. So maybe for the title. We don't know. So next is Robert Stone. Oh, I missed that. Chelsea Brand was inches away from winning the ladder match. According to Stone, was sitting by a pool directing a cameraman. I missed this one. Green, as they take photos by the pool. Green sits in a lounge chair next to Stone, stating she is the next women's champion and she will be the face of the division. Stone states, yes, you are the segment, blah, 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 blah. Gentleman Jack Gallagher? Really? Is he a gentleman? He looks a lot different. He has I'll put a picture of it. He has a tattoo on his chest now. And he basically almost has a beard. Well, I mean, it's trim beard, of course, with his mustache. He doesn't look like the Jack Gallagher I knew. He faces Phantasma. Either way, Phantasma beats him with the finishing move, 1, 2, 3. That's the match. Up next is Velveteen Dream. NXT champion Keith Lee will take on the Undisputed Era. Roderick Strong and Adam Cole in a tag team match. Quick announce, back commercial next week. Me and him will go one-on-one with Charlotte and NXT World Champion. Keith Lee will defend his title against Damian Priest. We see a commercial break where Joaquin Wilde, that's aka DJZ, right? And Raul Mendoza tried to abduct Phantasma, but Phantasma fought back and they drove off. Well, they're the masked people now. So the main event, Velveteen Dream and North American Keith Lee versus NXT Roderick Strong. So, this is a lot of rating.
Yeah.
But if it's the main event, that's fine. Our first is Velveteen Dream, as his music is in the ring. Dream makes his way down the ramp, enters the ring as he awaits his opponent for tonight's matchup. Phillips and Saxton remind us as for earlier tonight where Finn Balor was attacked and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Balor won't be there, blah, 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 blah. Our next is NXT champion Adam Cole and Roderick Strong, who are fight with the Undisputed Era with Bobby Fish. I don't know where O'Reilly is. The three make their way down the ramp. All in all, brawl starts up. Damian Priest runs in as the referee is kicking Bobby Fish out of the ringside. Priest comes in and attacks Lee with a nightstick before the match starts. Jamming the nightstick down his throat. The referee and Dream make their way over to Lee, who both collapse. So I gotta go commercial. As they return to commercial break, it's Phillips and Saxon announced that Keith Lee is back in the locker room and the medical staff. So basically, it's a handicap match. Did not clear Lee to continue on tonight's match. Yeah? Okay, I'm almost done reading this and I'll eat dinner. Dream is whipped into the corner by Strong to start things off. Strong tags Cole in. Cole goes for a pump kick. Dream blocks the first one. The Cole gets on the second pump. Strong hits an Olympic slam on Dream. We're almost done for the 2 count. Strong tags back. Strong hits a backbreaker on Dream. Strong hits another backbreaker on Dream. Covers him for 1-2. Dream is put into the stretch by Strong. Suddenly, we see a new superstar standing in Dream's corner. Dexter Lumis has made his way to the ring and is standing in the Velveteen Dream's corner. As Dream's stand-in partner and original partner, Keith Lee, was injured before the break at the hands of Damian Priest. As Strong goes for the backbreaker once again, Dream counters with Dream Valley Driver. Strong quickly tags in Cole. Velveteen Dream tags in Dexter Lumis. Lumis takes down Roderick Strong and hits a Luthes press on Cole. Bobby Fish makes his way back down to the ring as Loomis tags in Dream. Loomis hits a dive onto Fish on the outside. With that, Dream hits the Purple Rainmaker from the top rope, covering Cole for the 1-2-3. And on the outside, after the match, basically, I'm expecting Velveteen Dream and Dexter Loomis to chant with the winner. On the outside of the ring, Loomis stares at Velveteen Dream as Velveteen Dream poses and Undisputed Era retreat up the ramp. NXT goes up the air with Dream celebrating in the ring. Now that's all, folks. For our next segment. If you find anything, let me know. I'm going to get some dinner really quick. I'll be right back.
Well, what are we doing?
CBC News really quick.
That's all I found was the stuff. So
I'll look some up really quick when I get some food. Okay.
I don't really. I was gonna go do some stuff. So.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and it's going. Okay, I'll set it out.
I'll end it.
Go ahead and promote your channel. Tell everyone about your channel. That's the end of NXT here, ladies and gentlemen.
If you're watching this, well, on Twitch, you know my channel, but Twitch.
If you're watching me on YouTube, you can check me out Outlaws Generation, or you can check me out Outlaws Generation on Twitch. You can watch him at Twitch, Traffic Court Gaming.
Yep.
All right, everyone. Like I said, it's all about the wrestling, brother. Ooh, yeah. Dig it.